What's going on, everybody? This your boy King Gabe here with part 22 of Jason's Pokemon Journey in Firered. Oh yes, we're going strong with this there, and this like I say, it's really going good so far. So you're probably wondering, well, what's in store for the day's adventure? Is he gonna continue down the bicycle path? About that. Okay, let's just skip ahead to the. So actually, what we're going to do, earlier when we started the bicycle path, I was talking about another way to get to Future City. So actually, we're gonna do that there. Yeah. Now, chances are I might consider doing coming back to the bicycle path. Just to get probably like some extra experience or something like that. But for the moment, we're gonna take the other route. There are other trainers to battle in this other route to level up, but there's more of a mix of different types of Pokemon and stuff like that. Whereas the bicycle path is mostly poison and fighting type Pokemon, and a lot of them are a little high level to my Pokemon. Even some of the ones that say Charmeleon was stronger than, kind of had some powerful attacks there. So yeah, so let me take a look at my team and see if anything different. First of all, we gotta get Parasect back. Yeah, get Parasect back, because I'm definitely gonna need him for where we're going. And I think we're gonna, like I say, I do want to use Cubone. I do want to have Cubone. It's a chance. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to debate on here. We got Clefairy. I think I still want to use Clefairy, and definitely Cubone. Might not be right away, like say in this video, but there is some other trainers later on that we will go up against that possibly Cubone will be useful against. Not to mention the Fuchsia Gym with all the poison Pokemon, unless I decide on something else, that is. So yeah, that's because I did teach Cubone that Rock Tomb attack, so definitely want to make use of that. So I think we're gonna swap out Digger and just get Parasect back for right now. Yeah, so and maybe I would say when I get to the Poison Gym, like Future City, that I might possibly get Zubat or something like that. It's unless I decide on something else, on someone else there. It just all depends. It's really, sometimes it can be really hard to, decide in this type of thing. So many Pokemon, so many Pokemon combinations to use, So let's see. Let's get Parasect back for right now. Okay, we're definitely gonna need him right now. And especially for that cut move there, yeah. But I feel like, we're probably going to be switching him out once again. Probably in order to, for something else there. Yeah, like probably some other traders. So, we're going to gonna get Ethan to fly us over to Lavender Town. Lavender Town right there. Oh boy. By the way, as I'm recording this, I will confess that there have been some things going on, but also slight bit of procrastination. A lot of us are usually guilty of that. We be needing to do stuff, and sometimes we procrastinate. I'm just doing this just to be, to mark my spot here. That way, be able to come back here and stuff like that. usually when you if you whatever Pokemon Center you recently heal up at, if for some reason you get into a really tough battle and all of your Pokemon faint in that one battle and you lose, that's the Pokemon Center you're gonna get. You're gonna end up being taken back to. Sort of like a checkpoint, like in most any video game. There's always a checkpoint that you automatically go back to when you lose like a whole life or something like that. So that's how it works in Pokemon here. For those of you who are watching and haven't played the games, you're still watching these Let's Plays just out of curiosity of seeing what the heck is this like, Okay, so let's see. Turns out this path we're going down is gonna have a lot of fishermen. So we're gonna have Parasect go up front, then Sparky, to kind of get them leveled up, and then after that, there's actually another Snorlax down here. If you've seen the thumbnail, there's another Snorlax down here. So we're not gonna capture this Snorlax, but we already captured one earlier. So this time around, we're just battling the Snorlax there. Probably with Charmeleon, maybe with some help from the other Pokemon. But yeah, pretty much just battling the Snorlax for more XP, And like I say, I still need to catch up on catching some Pokemon, obviously, especially to get the Amulet Coin and also an experience all. So there we go. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, yeah, there's let's see what's up here. I think there's a TM you're supposed to get. All my Pokemon ashes are stored in the Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. Oh boy. Let me see. So what's this TM? This TM is a move called Return. If you treat your Pokemon good, it will return your love by working its hardest in battle. Okay, I wasn't trying to do that. Here we go. Okay, so okay, that's not Return is actually not a bad move. It does vary in its power, like she says. But yeah, like, depending on how you treat your Pokemon right, yeah, you can get some pretty good attack power out of it. In the old Pokemon Red game, you would actually get the move Swift. So what I was saying, I'm still in the process of as I'm recording this. Matter of fact, once I finish, doing this segment for you guys, I'm gonna record a couple other videos real quick, a few other videos. That won't be real long or anything, and then try to finish up the proofs in my book. I gotta edit in the proof my mom made, and then go over it a couple more times, and that way I'll be ready when Big Sis Casey is done with inking and coloring the sketches. She's still working on that. As I'm recording this, she's actually at the beach with her family and everything. So yeah, they gotta take a break, but she'll come back to it though, and we should be able to should hopefully be able to get it in, out before June is over. That way it'd be kind of a summer release, and then after that start on the Supreme Star Striker. I might possibly start on the Supreme Star Striker as soon as I finish the proofs. Maybe kind of start a little bit of the Star Striker rough draft while she's still wrapping up, the pictures, and have a kind of a head start on that there. So yeah, so it's all it's a kind of a little bit longer than expected, but it's not a really big issue. It is going to come out. Yumiko 4 will come out, as well as the other books I got planned. So Yeah, we're still gonna do this. Yeah, I got a fight here. Yeah, that's why I kind of didn't come up earlier, because yeah, I wanted to read this part. Fisherman Ned, Mr. Bad. Ned. Okay, interesting name. Oh boy, Goldie. I hope I don't get hit by Peck Attack. That's the only water Pokemon that knows Peck Attack, and that's kind of a major danger to grass type Pokemon. And not just grass, but especially he's grass part bug type too. So yeah, let's use start off with a little Bullet Seed. I'm probably gonna teach that return move to my Charmeleon now, possibly. So depending, I think, okay, like he knows Mega Punch, Metal Claw, Ember, and what's the other move? Rock Slide. So, yep, it's possible. Or I might teach the Pikachu. Yeah, because I know because I'll definitely. I mean, yeah, technically, you would think I would teach it. It would. Technically, I would want to teach it Charmeleon, but it's the attacks that Charmeleon's gonna be learning, and yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I'm still there's a lot that I'm undecided on there, so have to choose wisely, you know. I could, yeah, maybe I should teach Charmeleon, because I will admit that Mega Punch is powerful, but there are some times when Mega Punch misses. So, yeah, maybe, yeah, I could teach Return for right now. And it'll be a good little something for her to have until she starts learning other attacks, you know. Ned's about to use Poliwag, so. Now I'm gonna keep my Parasect out this. Finish leveling up. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much where, you know, we stand as far as, you know, the production on Yumiko Novel 4. Yeah, but it is coming out, guys. And yeah, definitely make sure you get other books, you know, like Yumiko Novel 1 through 3, and also Queen Tina's Bubbleita novel. And we got something interesting with the comic books plan that's going to be announced in a different video. So I'm not going to say it here, but there's something special that's going to happen with the comic book, just the comic book, not the novels. So that's to kind of help us out with, you know, expanding on the novels there. Okay, now this one I'm gonna switch because yeah, just in case. I don't want to take any chances with that Peck Attack. Let's go, Sparky. Ooh, Sparky's about close to leveling up there. I'm gonna go with the Thunderbolt to get on through this. A lot of notifications on stuff coming through. Alright, there we go. Marking through to level 27. Right. Oh, I forgot to read what he said there, my bad. I sort of spaced out a little bit there. Yep, I didn't fall asleep, nothing like that. I said spaced out. Yeah, kind of. I'm looking at the screen, you know, pressing the button and everything, and I just like, yeah, sometimes that kind of happens there. I mean, after all, you know, I have mentioned before, you know, ADHD, little autism, and, you know, sometimes, you know, because I remember, you know, growing up in school, that was kind of the thing that a lot of times teachers would be reporting to my mom and stuff like that, like, he's not paying attention, and he, you know, like, hey, what did we just say? So, yeah, that actually happened there. Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game. sort of like art. Yeah, you know, they say never rush art there. Fisherman Chip wants to battle. And that's another reason why, you know, I mentioned about, you know, being patient with the book, and then also, like, you know, Casey working on inking and coloring and color detailing the sketches that I drew. Like I say, you know, they always say you can't rush good art there. That's the and then it's all, and you could also, well, yeah, I guess I should probably switch because yeah, it's part poison type. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm switching here to Leon there. But yeah, it's an art there. Yeah, art. Yeah, so just like so fishing is art, and even stuff like cooking and stuff that takes time, you know, especially to get it right. Kind of makes me think of you know, with Subway, you know, they do a lot of hard work in getting the, you know, like the sandwiches and wrapped together, and admittedly something like that can get a little frustrating sometimes, and you know, sometimes not even just maybe, you know, making the sandwich, but you know, the person doing the sandwiches might be, you know, kind of, maybe there's something that they're frustrated outside of work for, and it's sort of, you know, affecting them on the job, sort of like, you know, an employee on any job, you know, because, you know, sometimes I be, like my wife say, you know, sometimes we do have bad days or bad moments, you know, we just, like I say, be going through something, you know, but sometimes it can be, you know, maybe, you know, something going on with the job too, like with, Subway, you know, now I'm gonna mention about this, but I'm not saying this as a way to put Subway down, because I love Subway. You know, Subway, like I say, we eat there probably every weekend, and I'm not saying this to tell anybody, you know, don't go to Subway. They're a good place to go. This is just, you know, it's just pointing something out here, constructive criticism. There was a little incident. I was getting my wrap, and Christina, she had a sandwich, so they were making the two of them, trying to, you know, I guess do them at the same time. And I understand, you know, yeah, you know, a lot of times you want to, you know, do things, you know, quickly. You want to get them done, and then plus, you know, especially like, you know, they probably saw other customers behind them, so I understand where the workers were coming from. But at the same time, you know, you still got to be, you know, kind of be careful with, you know, especially, you know, preparing, you know, that kind of preparation, because it's a lot different than fast food. I mean, you still got to be careful with a fast food place or any restaurant, but yeah, it's even more crucial with something like Subway. Oh, get the fisherman chip. That one got away. So anyway, what happened was they prepared my wrap, and then they went and prepared Christina's sandwich, and yeah, it's something I probably should have said something there, but but there was one time I said, well, hey, go on and wrap, you know, my sandwich, then come and, you know, get Christina's sandwich up, because the thing is, the stuff that we be wanting in our sandwiches are kind, you know, some of the stuff is the same, but there are some differences, like she likes mustard and mayonnaise, stuff like that. Mostly the mustard, and I like Chipotle Southwest sauce there. And like I say, you know, I do not like mustard there. Sometimes she has gotten Chipotle Southwest, but it's only if she feels like it there. So let's think about, you know, obviously if she doesn't want that in her sandwich, and obviously I don't like mustard, yeah, we do not want that on one of those sandwiches. You know, now she wants the mustard on her sandwich, but not on mine. So no, they didn't put mustard on my sandwich, if that's what you're thinking. No, what happened was they prepared my wrap and then her sandwich. Then they wrapped her sandwich up first, and then went to wrap mine up, and there was some mustard on the gloves of the one who wrapped her sandwich. And like I say, then I realized when I got in the car that mustard had some of the mustard from her glove had got on my sandwich. So yeah, had to remake it. And like I say, it's not. And just to clarify, I didn't. It went well. She didn't say. I admit she was a little frustrated, but she was still calm. She still, yeah. I give her a lot of credit. She was still calm, and she didn't, have outbursts or anything like that. She still kept her cool and everything. And same on my side. I didn't come in there, like you be seeing people on TikTok and stuff like that, like woo, 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 be throwing stuff all over the place and making a scene and stuff. I didn't come in there like that. I just came in. I patiently waited for the other customers in front of me. Came up and said just told her what happened and everything. She's like, "Oh, you want it remade?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I do." And all went good, And it's just like I say, some things I have to remember. Fisherman Hank wants to battle. Have to remember, okay, next time when we get our, like my wrap and her sandwich made, is that, okay, make, because a lot of time I'll go before Christina because of the fact of, her having mustard on her sandwich. That way they can have mine wrapped, and, I don't have, and I won't have to worry about any, mustard from, sandwich getting on mine, because mine will already be wrapped and put up, and obviously they'll change glove. Now they could, you might say, well, they could just do, her sandwich first, and then, yours. I mean, technically, yeah, but I know like I say, they do. I notice when sometimes like they do hers first. Yeah, there have been some cases where they didn't change the gloves there sometime, and like I say, it's not out of the fact of them not leveled up. It's not out of the fact that they're not working hard or anything like that. A lot of it is due to because they are working hard, but they're working so hard and trying to go at such a fast pace that sometimes they overlook the small things like that. That's what the constructive criticism is. They are working hard, but sometimes they work but sometimes they're going a little too fast that they overlook some things. And I don't think I'm gonna do the spore because I don't want to forget any of the attacks he already got. But yeah, it's just to point out, still work efficiently, still work fast, keep up the good hard work Subway. Just kind of, as they say, sometimes you might just have on certain areas just kind of slow down a little bit, not too much. I don't want you to fall behind and because then customers be complaining that you're not going fast enough, but just enough to know to make sure small things like okay, let me change my gloves or something like that so I don't get mustard on this sandwich, stuff like that. That's all it is there. Just to improve things. Because it's even the same on my job there. I love fishing. Don't get me wrong, but it'd be best if I also had more work. I kind of can feel them because sometimes fisherman Elliot. Okay, I guess when you're like fishing as a job, yes, I guess it can be. Sometimes you have some slow days. There's like someone being on call to do car mechanics or something like that. Or better yet, or other jobs that are call in or independent businesses, something like that. That's but yeah, even on my job and program, there's some things that sometimes we count that we even with us working hard sort of might make some minor mess ups on have to like, hey, y'all, whoa, y'all need to correct that there. So yeah, like I say, it's not just you, Subway. All of us need that there. Yeah. So yeah, pointing it. Yeah. So when I pointed out, that's not to put Subway down there. That's just to help them there. That way. But like I say, me and Katina, we still eating there, and again, the workers at our Subway that we go to on a regular are not bad workers. They're good workers, but even good workers, sometimes need just a little. Even good workers need a little constructive criticism just to help them improve and be the very best that they can be, just like in Pokemon. I wanna be the very best, but no one ever was. To make sandwiches is my real cause. To improve them is my goal. I will make sure to change the gloves and my utensils. That way I won't mix up things like mustard and chipotle Subway. Okay, how could it stop there? But you get the idea. So yeah, like I said, keep it in Subway. Yeah, but like I say, just be advised, just kind of help the employees out a little bit, but like I say, don't be too, don't go crazy and. Because like I say, sometimes, like I say, the employees, not just at Subway, but at any place of business, can sometimes be going through something there. It might be a little, So, like I say, gotta be careful on the approach. Yeah. And that's why, like I say, I know that they're good employees up there because, like Medea said one time, if you tell if you just casually, calmly tell a person like, hey, this right here, I need you to correct this or something like this, and they're like, oh, okay, and they put, they actually, do it, they improve and stuff like that, and they really try to do like what you like the correction you're giving them. That's a sign of it's not that easy. No, it never is. That's a sign of a person that's really trying to get somewhere. Yeah, when they actually taking the correction and really and like I'll do it. But they're trying to get somewhere. Yeah. But if you encounter a person that doesn't, even like any place you go to, there is gonna hopefully this doesn't happen. But there are chances that there will be that one person that is probably not gonna be so friendly there. Yeah, that's like Medea said about the trees, about the leaves and the trees and the branches. That's a branch about to break off or a leaf being blown away. So like a tag team fight here. So yeah, I gotta get 2 Pokemon ready for this one. I guess I don't think they're gonna have water type Pokemon. I'm not sure. So let's see, what 2 Pokemon should face? I guess let's have Charmeleon and Clefairy do it. Yeah, 2 of the girls. Yeah. Okay, save it again. Save. Save it. Now I'm almost thinking peanut butter jelly. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where they at? There they go. Hey, Jess. If we win, I'll marry you. Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice that you guys are gonna get married, but I mean, if you really love each other, do you really have to base it off the battle? I mean, just saying. Nidoran and Nidoran. Okay. Okay, that's ironic. Male and female Nidoran for a couple. That actually happened in an episode of Pokemon in the Orange Island arc. Ash, Misty, and Tracy actually met some trainers that had a male and female Nidoran, boy and a girl. However, the boy and girl were not getting along with each other, and they were fighting with each other. So, but later as the episode went on, Misty kind of called them out on that, and what happened was I think Team Rocket intervened and tried to capture the Nidoran, and the boy and girl ended up working together to save their Nidoran, and also realized how the Nidoran actually liked each other. So the boy and girl actually started to kind of not hate each other, and we're willing to okay, yeah, maybe we should just we get along for our Pokemon, so they could be together and everything, and we don't want to break them apart, and it worked out. And then both of the Nidoran kissed each other and evolved, which was pretty interesting there. Where Tracy said, "I wonder how they evolved, from the battle or the kiss." And Misty kind of blushed a bit and kind of took Tracy's notebook and kind of playfully slapped him with it, like, "Tracy, you're a goof." That's Tracy. And Ash asked a very interesting question that probably probably sparked a lot of Poke shippers. You think people change when they get kissed? And Misty says, "Guess we'll have to find out ourselves." Ooh. I'm all for Ash and Misty shipping there. Jess, you silly, you ruined this. Oh, guys, come on, don't let the battle break you up. Okay, so I think we're about to face the other Snorlax. So I got Emily up there. That's my strongest one. Yeah, so yeah, that's what the Poke Chipper sort of like swayed there when he was reviewing the Pokemon movies with Linkara and Drew Wario, and it was like, "You're a Poke Shipper." Now, bitch. Now, you see here, just because I shed tears when the three parted ways doesn't mean I'm enough! What Sway does in his dorky pastime is of no concern here. Thank you. I bet Sway looked up Ash and Misty fanfiction on Angel Fire. On Angel Fire. Oh boy. Poke Shipper. Yes! Wake up this Snorlax. After I battle this Snorlax, I'm actually gonna heal up at the Vermilion City Pokemon Center right over here, so I'll be a little closer, because there's some more trainers that we're about to face further down. Female Snorlax. I know it's the one I captured, with the male Snorlax. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, gonna go some rock slides. Oh no. I'm gonna switch so Charmeleon doesn't, so yeah, you don't fall asleep. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. Because I can use. I forgot I can use the Poke Flute. Mega Punch. Oh, that's pretty tough there. Okay, maybe let's switch him out. Yeah, because Yeah, so should I switch them? Could you have Clefairy? The fight move would be very effective. Well, okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go with Clefairy. Yeah. Quickly. Stop yawning. Okay, we're gonna go with Brick. Or better yet, let's sing. Well, okay, yeah, sing. I might still have an awakening, because that's the thing. If I play the Poker Flute, both of them will wake up. Ah! Okay, well, I'll use the Poker Flute then, because that berry woke Snorlax up. Okay, I don't have any awakenings. Oh well. I don't have any awakenings there, in case you wonder what I said when I was yawning. Right. Do 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 do. Aha! Can't do snore if you're not asleep, you know. Okay, well, I guess you got. Never mind. Yes, Snorlax realized that she had to be asleep. All right, let's go with that Brick Break. Wow, it's super effective, and that's all the damage it does. Okay, how about Water Pulse then? Maybe we can confuse Snorlax when she wakes up. Hurt herself in her confusion. Let's try Psychic. Ow! Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna Super Potion Emily and have her finish. Yeah, probably have to have her finish this. Yeah. That's one thing about these level 30s there. They are not easy to beat there, so. Alright. Because Emily didn't fall asleep. Yeah. Rock Slide. Oh boy. Come on, Flitch. Okay, we're gonna keep up the Rock Slide. Oh man. Chop it out. Okay. Let's maybe Sparky can get us out. Yeah. Use a little Thunderbolt action. Ow. Okay. I hope we don't lose all our Pokemon now. Okay. I'm gonna go with Giga Drain. That way, keep them hit points full. Ah, so much for that. Would have been nice if the contact put Snorlax to sleep. Alright, Ethan, let's see if we can save the day with Fly Attack. Come on. Okay. Going with an aerial ace. Well, that worked good. At least we can get past now. SNORLAX calmed down, gave a big yawn, and returned to the mountains. Okay, so let's go heal up at Vermilion City. Yep, go to the Pokemon Center here, because that way we'll be closer to our checkpoint. There we go, and we can get some training in on some more trainers. Yeah. Oop, I'm gonna go way up there now. now I can also have Cubone up front to level up with my other Pokemon too. Yeah, that way eventually get a Marowak there. Marowak. We hope to see you again. Alright, so now we're going to be battling some trainers to get some training in for Fuchsia City. Alright, so alright there. Let's get you put Cubone up front here. There we go. Right there. Alright. Everybody watching everything. I already battled a lot of these trainers, I know. Alright. Now that way we won't have to be going way back to Lavender Town. There's another trainer up here we're about to face. And also there's an item that we gotta get in that little house down there. Alright, here we go. Where that guy at? Oh, there he is. Electricity is my specialty. I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the Sea though. Rocket or Luca? I got something for your electric Pokemon. Yeah! Get that Bone Club out on you there. Oh yeah! Give out! Oh yeah! First time I used Bone Club in a while. Oh, come on! Gonna do me like that? How am I gonna get XP if you do that? Dang it, Voltorb! Sorry about the outburst, but that just really ticked me off. And Cubone can't get no XP points. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna Mega Punch y'all for that. Oh, come on! Kidding me? Alright, let's see if we can try to get Embers in. Come on. Ember. Get a few more in there. Don't you dare self-destruct. You got burnt though. At least that can help. Okay, one more Ember, or we just let the burn. Okay, no biggie. We'll just let the burn take its effect. That'll teach you. Self-destruct on my Cubone. Unplugged, yeah. Yeah, you unplugged all right. Okay. Ooh, that just made me so mad. I'm gonna heal up again at Vermilion City. Just to get my Cubone back up. And then we'll go on with our training for the future gym. Yeah, get the Cubone back. Nia. Also, while I'm making my way back to where we left off over there, I had a couple of weird dreams recently. So one dream I had, I was actually at the gas station, and I went to, I'll save it there. So I'm at the gas station, and I'm getting my gas from my car, and after I got the gas pumped in there, suddenly it disappeared because suddenly the gas in my car went. It was at full when I filled it up, and then suddenly it went back down to where it was at before I filled it up. So I went to tell the gas clerk about it, and strangely, the person that was working there as the cashier there in the dream was also someone that I ain't gonna say her name, but someone that used to work with Queen Tina back at her Kroger, in her department there. She was actually used to she worked with her in her department at the other store. Yeah, so at Kroger. So I asked her, hey, something happened to my gas in the car. I don't know, why it hadn't filled up. So she took, the thing that you pump the gas with. She took one of those, and it had two nozzles on it. And she put one nozzle in somebody else's car, and another in my car, and got the gas out of that car into my car. I'm taking a wild guess and saying maybe the car she was getting it out of may have been the person who stole my gas. So I hope if that was the case, yeah, I guess you could say that was fair because basically she's just getting the gas that was stolen from her. So yeah, I'm the fishing guru's younger brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Do tell me, do you like to fish? Yeah, it's cool. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. Jason received a super rod from the fishing guru's brother. Jason put the super rod in the Kiyo's pocket. Yeah. Fishing is the way of life. It's like the finest poetry. From the seas to the rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Now, I have a request. If you catch a big Magikarp with that rod, I want to see it. As much as I love to fish, I also like seeing gigantic Magikarp. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's something we can definitely, when we go catching up on, catching our Pokemon and stuff, we'll definitely use this rod here. Also about the gurus, the fishing gurus, there's one in Vermilion City that gives you an old rod. The only thing about the old rod, the only thing you can catch with it is Magikarp. And then in Fusion City you get the good rod. You can catch some other water Pokemon with that. It kind of varies depending on the area, but the super rod that we just got is the strongest fishing rod. So yeah, that's probably, I would definitely recommend, making your way to get that one if you want to, catch water Pokemon and stuff. Okay, so got Cubone up. Also, there was something about the fishing. Oh, that's what. Could you guys imagine if that fishing guru was voiced by Mako Tsunami from Yu-Gi-Oh? He's like, I am Mako Tsunami of the Seven Seas. I'm searching for the Moonstone. Have you found one? Yes, and and I'm actually saving it for my Clefairy. The camper Justin. Oh, no wonder he wants the Moonstone to evolve his Nidoran to Nidoking after first he evolves into Nidorino. Alright, let's get some secret power. I mean, not Bone Club, I mean, sorry. Oh yeah. Knocked him out. Ah! At least it's not very effective. Pretty powerful with that Bone Club, though. I gotta tell you that. At least we're making better, having some better better outcomes than the bicycle path at the moment. Yeah. Hopefully we get a little bit stronger. We should be able to take the bike path. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, because you already got the attack she needs to learn. Dang it. I selected the wrong one. Okay. No. Yes. Okay, now let's move on. Nope. Nope, we're staying out with Cubone. Yikes. At least a double kick isn't super effective like it is on rock types there. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Ooh, that was close. Ah! Darn it! Hey. I was hoping to go and make contact that way. Yeah, that would have saved me. Then I could have just used Super Potion after the battle. Oh, come on. Okay. Hit it with Bone Club. I guess Nidorino was looking to finish me off with that Poison Sting. Okay, if we use secret power, test that out. Whoa, that was pretty heavy hit. Okay, that did pretty good. They're kind of a little bit of a rough patch, but hey, at least we won. Let's see, are we going Super Potion Cubone up here? And then I'm gonna go on and teach this return move here. Hey. Okay. Okay, so no, we're definitely not teaching frustration. Yeah. I know everybody can learn return, so I'm gonna teach it to Emily in the place of Mega Punch for right now. Okay. I know that was actually a move that was used in Pokemon Origins by Charizard. Use Mega Punch. Yeah. So about the other dream I had. So the second dream I had recently. In the dream, my mom was telling me about how important it was to uphold the mantle of Batman. Yeah, almost like a conversation Alfred and Bruce would have. And ironic that I had that dream, because just the other day my mom sent me. I'm probably gonna make an album on my playlist of these pictures. But she sent me a little inspirational that compares you to the heroes of the Avengers and stuff like that. Yep. So yeah, ironic that I have a dream of her talking about Batman. And then it was talking about like I think like different robins and stuff like that from what I remember. Oh, we got a fisherman here. Oh boy. Okay, so I guess we gotta go with I guess we're gonna go with Randy for this one, yeah. Yeah, but there's some other okay now there are some other trainers down here, so yeah, at least so that at least we won't have to worry about being kind of one-sided on the types there. What's catching? You never know what you can catch. Now, Fisherman Andrew would like to battle. No, just met. Oh, Magikarp trainer. Okay. Well, surely he don't have nothing but Magikarps. I mean, that would be kind of silly. Oh, it knows tackle. Well, but it doesn't do much though. Now I know Magikarp does evolve into Gyarados, but yeah, but you only need one Magikarp though. So I'm pretty surely you have other Pokemon too. And that Magikarp's at level 24. Magikarp evolves at level 20. Why have you not allowed Magikarp to evolve into Gyarados? Are you serious? Oh, okay, he just has 2 of them. Okay. I did encounter a trainer that has 6 Magikarps, though. Almost like the trainer that has 6 Metapods in the Smosh Brothers parody. Okay, but you have to battle me and my 6 Metapods. Okay, yeah, I wanted Randy to level up, yeah. Fisherman Andrew, yeah. Lost it. Alright, so now we can... Okay, I'm gonna put Cubone back up front as we get ready for some leveling up alongside everybody else there. We can catch some other Pokemon, yeah. Alright. I mean, battle some other trainer, but yeah, we do need to catch some other Pokemon as we go on there. But right now, we're focusing with the trainers. Yeah. I found Carbos in a cave once while I was spelunking. Picnicker Alma would like to battle. Send out Goldie. I wasn't expecting her to have water types. Okay, that was Sparky. I thought she was gonna have like maybe a Pidgey or a grass type, or maybe like a Clefairy or a Rattata or something, or Nidoran or something like that. Would have been nice if she had Nidoran, that because then Cubone his Bone Club would have been super effective. Her Bone would be super effective against that. You know, being a poison type. Excuse me. Super effective. Right? All of them I wanted. I couldn't mix her up a little. Couldn't mix it up a little bit there. I want my Cubone to level up some too, you know. Like now the way I said that made me think of Patrick when he was playing opposite day. SpongeBob was like, I must be the opposite of SpongeBob by being Squidward. Hey, I want to be opposite too. So yay! Finally, I'm Squidward. Squidward. Wait a minute. It's not enough to look like Squidward. You have to act like it too. Boy, oh boy, do I like playing the clarinet. I practice and practice all day long, but I never get any better. I spit word, 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 I spit word. After you, Mr. Squidward. Why, thank you, Mr. Squidward. You're quite welcome, Mr. Squidward. Boy, that was a funny episode there. Too bad I just messed up. Okay. Hopefully the next trainer, we can. Oh, good. I know what this guy got. He got flying type. Cubone got that rock tomb attack. Perfect. And if I need a little backup, I got Emily. She still got that rock slide move. Oh yeah. That's one good thing about, have my bird Pokemon want to battle with you. That's one good thing about not only having a good variety of Pokemon on your for a pretty good variety team, but also a good variety of attacks. Like, say for instance, you have a fighting type Pokemon, but you might teach it a rock type move to sort of maybe protect the fighting type from flying type or from flying type Pokemon. Yep. Always good to have a little surprise, or like in the anime, one of the trainers actually taught their Starmie Thunderbolt. And then also Misty had a Gyarados that was able to use Flamethrower. So, yeah. Super effective. Speed lower than. Oh, come on! Pidgey! You're gonna pay for that! Big water hose! You quit blowing everybody away! Yeah, come on and fight! As Ty said, Digimon, get up and fight! Quit blowing everybody away! Oh boy. Okay, so let's try this again. Get out. Hopefully this Pidgeotto don't go whirlwinding everybody away. Alright, Rock 2. Yep. Alright, that's a critical hit there. Let's get one more. Just okay. Yes! Oh, come on! Okay, maybe we can finish off with a secret power. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh yeah, that's the level up I'm talking about. Yeah, keep my Cubone getting stronger. Perfect, because there's a lot of bird catchers out here, and there are some bikers mixed in here. We have a lot of trainers, but we got some bikers out here too. Sort of like on the bicycle path, but at least it's not all bikers. It's actually a mix of trainers that can actually, keep the rotation of my Pokemon going there. That's another reason I came out this way instead of the bicycle path there. So that way I can rotate my Pokemon around with leveling them up and stuff like that a lot easier. And getting stronger where possibly we can actually take on the bicycle path. Probably after I get my Fusion City badge there. Okay, got another trainer here. I'm back. I'm told I'm good for a kid. Who are you, Rebecca? From Yu-Gi-Oh? Picnicker Susie. Why do I suddenly think of Susie from Johnny Bravo? Okay. Just no whirlwind. Okay, so anyway, a little bit more about that opposite day. So Spoon was trying to sell his house, then SpongeBob had wrecked his house. So while Squidward was rebuilding SpongeBob's house, he's like, if the real estate agent sees that mess, I'll never sell this house. So he was rebuilding SpongeBob's house. Meanwhile, the realtor showed up, and SpongeBob answered the door as Squidward. Yes, please come in. Funny, I pictured you being a lot taller. Yeah, everyone said that. Now, but if you want the sale to go through, you have to tell me all the positive things about your house. Positive thing. Opposite day. Yes, I love to. The floor creaks. The ceiling is cracked. There's a terrible draft. You didn't mention that on the book. Please let me finish. The winters are hard. The winters are harsh. The summers are brutal. There's a wild man eating clam in the backyard. Now he says in the house. I don't know if I want to. Nonsense! I won't take no for an answer. Hee-haw! 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 Please follow me. And this is the worst room in the house. My gallery. Oh, this painting is very nice. Thank you! Who is that? I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Squidward. You're both Squidward? I'm Squidward. He's Squidward. We're both Squidward. Then they started playing the clarinet, and Squidward noticed the realtor was at his house. Ah! No! Thank you. I really don't want to hear anymore. Okay. I really don't want to hear anymore. I hear loud and clear. Stop! Get away from her! Oh, I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. I hope these new barnacle heads haven't harmed you in any way. Who are you? Why, I'm Squidward. You? What kind of fools do you take me for? He's Squidward, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward! Are there any other Squidwards I need to know about? I think that was the funniest part was the he's Squidward, you're Squidward, I'm Squidward! Oh, I should have used Thunderbolt. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, and it's like happy opposite day, Squidward. We hate you. Let me show you guys how much I hate you. And then Squidward chases them with a tractor. Happy opposite day. You get the feeling that Squidward loves us too much. Oh boy. Alright, perfect for an electric type Pokemon, not Cubo. Oh yeah, because electric attacks don't affect ground types. Oh yeah. Let's see, trying to see if I should switch. Let's see. Yeah. Let me use Ether, and then that way I can Super Potion Leon up before the next battle there. Especially if I run into any bird catchers there, yeah. Both Cubone and Pikachu will come in handy. Oh yeah, let's go and fly above it all. Ooh, you can always, SpongeBob always be having some good stuff there. Yeah, of course it does vary. And that's any season you want, but I guess a lot of people complain about the later seasons. In my case, it just varies on, the episode and, what a person likes in the series as a whole, like I say, everybody got certain episodes they like more than others. Yeah. Oh, I lost. Yeah. Probably, I would say, from the later seasons, I would say, now, like I say, I feel like it's not, I don't think there's any season that's just completely bad. But again, it just but different episodes, there might be an episode that's better than the other, regardless of what season it's in. One episode, it is funny. I mean, you probably laugh at it, but at the same time, it might be a bit cringing. I mean, it's still for kids, but it's called Ink Lemonade, and it's when they keep getting ink out of Squidward, and well, let's just say the way they do it. Let's just say the creators of SpongeBob, I think, like after the third season of the movie, and somewhat in the first season, but more so in the later season, there was a lot of Squidward torture, and a lot of times, you know, okay, sometimes like say for example, I think a good example of when Squidward actually kind of had it coming. Say the episode Nautical Neighbors. Okay, so Squidward got annoyed with SpongeBob and Patrick, you know, blowing bubble messages to each other. They're not even bothering Squidward. Again, they're not bothering Squidward. They're just sending bubble messages across to each other. Squidward gets mad about this and decides to cause some trouble by blowing messages to insult them, making them think that the messages are coming from each other and not aware that it's coming from Squidward. Like so it starts off as like you know, they basic little messages. Hey Patrick. Ooh. Hi SpongeBob. So Squidward blows a bubble. SpongeBob blows one thing. Patrick is my best friend in the whole neighborhood. But Squidward blows a bubble. Patrick, you are the dumbest person. It's been my misfortune to know. You really mean that? Of course, Patrick. Anyone with eyes can see that. Sure, I'll play with you, sweetie. Well, I think you're ugly. Yellow is ugly. And they start fighting because of that. Lola, like Lola Bunny? Oh, I guess that's like Lola Bunny in human form. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna use secret power. Oh yeah. Oh, it paralyzed Rattata. All right, let's throw in a headbutt. Maybe one more. So yeah, they got to fighting, and then Squidward was laughing at it against like Misery Loves Company. And he was laughing at it while enjoying his cake, and then choked on his fork, which caused Patrick to save him. Then he was like, "Oh yeah, I love clarinet." Then he falls asleep on Squidward. Squidward tries to get Patrick out of his house and throws out his bat. SpongeBob saves him in this case, but then causes trouble by wrecking his guitar, his cello. Yeah, this was an example of Squidward bringing the problem on himself, because yeah, if he just ignored SpongeBob and Patrick since they weren't bothering him earlier, just ignore the little giggles and stuff like that and keep out your day, then he wouldn't have to worry about them all, try to befriend them and stuff like that, because the only reason that they were even doing that is because they saved his life, and he kind of started their argument there. So, but in the later episodes like Ink Lemonade, Squidward just be kind of minding his own business, and then suddenly you got scenes of Patrick trying to smear Squidward to get the ink out of him, and going to some very, very, very hot, some extreme lengths that's almost like, Patrick, really? Are you kidding me? Let's see, I think, okay, Rattata, okay. Go Pidgeotto for this one. Use a little aerial ace, but yeah, that's the thing. Seems like, later seasons, like, they just like to torture Squidward a lot, Yep. There's another term that me and Christina use for that, but yeah, since this is family friendly, it's probably not the safest thing to say here in this video, or honestly any of my videos. It's just a little something between us. There's some things that are mentioned that, yeah, as it says, what do you say? I can't share here because they're preschool choice present. Getting kind of tense, aren't you? or how they slipped in a little thing with Mr. Potato Head when Slinky Dog was like, "Oh, come on, Potato Head. Woody says it's all right." By God, and while he was saying that, Mr. Potato Head did he took his lips off, and you know, any of you that watch Toy Story, you know what Mr. Potato Head was trying to say. Got another one. Do you want to battle some Pokemon with me? Beauty Sheila would like to battle. Sheila. Right you are, Sheila. Yeah, Sheila. Hi. Like a little secret power. Makes me wonder what the secret power is like, though. I think it varies on its terrain or something like that, from what I heard. Uh-oh, metronome. That's not good. Because that's the thing about metronome. You don't know what attack that Clefairy will do. Yeah, it's at random. For all we know, that metronome could allow Clefairy to end up using like a water attack or something that Cubone's weak against. Let's see, Bone Club. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Huh? Follow you. Ain't nobody up there but you. Yeah, of course you consider potential. Well, at least he was able to defeat her. Okay, let's go with... Go with Sparky for this one. Cat and mouse. Wait, what did you say? I said. Kind of like a scene from Garfield and Friends when Orson's brothers had captured everybody and put them all in like sacks, and they put Roy in a sack. The funny thing about it, before they did it, Roy had played a joke on Wade about something with the Civil War or the president or something, and Wade was like, "You were about so many years late, General." You know, you're gonna get with the streaks one day, boy. Oh, what's gonna happen to me? Someone's gonna throw a bag over my head and carry me away? And then Orson's brother throws a bag over his head and carries him away. and Roy was like, "It's over already?" Yep, apparently. But yeah, do the sack over, Roy's like, what did you just say? I said. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Alright. Save already there. Okay. See what this girl's got here. Wow, your badges are too cool. Picnicker Valerie would like to fight. Polywag. Oh boy, I gotta switch because of that now. Okay, I guess we're gonna go Ethan, yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep them all kinda evened up with the levels there. Ooh, that was close. Rain dance, huh? Suddenly picture Polywag dancing there. 'Cause I feel like dancing, dancing, so much about us. Whoa. Okay, so got a little aerial. Oh, come on! I thought aerial Ace was gonna pass first. Surprising that the rain doesn't wake Pidgeotto up. It seemed like the rain would wake her up immediately. Wake him up immediately. Okay, here we go. Have to use the polka flute. Almost like blow, just like definitely. It's a different tone, but it definitely reminds me of blowing the dragon flute dagger. All right, come on! Man, I go to attack you, Polywag! Okay, let's try this again. Making it rain, huh? Okay. Okay. Now, let's try this one more time. Matter of fact, let's, yeah. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Alright, gotta level up. Okay, it's level 28. Let's ready. And who we got here? Oh, another Polywag. Okay. I think this would be a good time to use that Giga Drain move. Come on. Ah, here we go. It's super effective. Okay, there we go. Be a picnic of Valerie. Valerie, huh? Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we got quite a bit of trainers out here, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna stop the video here and pick up from here next time. So yeah, definitely like, if you definitely like this video, definitely like, share, and subscribe, and also definitely support us on the Patreon, just like Queen Tina, Case, X's Case, Nara Nellen, and Chris Godfrey, aka Jen, and also EJ Supreme. And And definitely, oh yeah, like, share, subscribe, and definitely support us on the Patreon. Let me take two with that. Okay, I kind of, like they do in acting. Take two. Okay, let's try it again. Like, share, and subscribe. Definitely get our available books. Support us on the Patreon, just like the Iceman Universe. Check out some of his stuff, like Hey Arnold, Naruto, One Piece, Spy Family, and Nettie Courage, and also definitely support the Miracle Crew. Yours truly, King Gabe, Quick Tina, Big Sis Casey, and of course Jen, Chris Godfrey, also known as Jen, Janara Nelland, and EJ is a Big Sis Casey, and also definitely hang out with us in the live stream, Discord, and Facebook, and we will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care, everybody. Peace out. Yeah.